Hi there, Jonny here. Okay, so this is how transposing works in the score editor in Studio One 6. This also works in Studio One 5, so if you're on version 5, you'll be able to do this without any issues whatsoever. Okay, so this is how it works. So I have drawn in these notes by hand. This is a C major arpeggio. One more time. Okay, so we have a trumpet part. We know it's a trumpet. We heard it. So in presence, we have trumpet full. I've chosen a brass instrument specifically because brass instruments are transposing instruments. So if I was to print this out just now and hand this to a trumpet player, and if I was to play along with his C major arpeggio, he and I would be a whole step out from each other. Because I would hear him playing a B flat major arpeggio, and he would hear me play a C major arpeggio. So this is where transposing comes in. And the cool thing is, in the score editor, it does it visually, and you don't actually hear the transposition, so there is no need for you to actually transpose any MIDI notes. You don't need to do that, and I'll show you how this works. So you click on track here, click on the staff preset, and we want brass, and we want trumpet. Now, notice all the notes have gone up a whole step, and the key signature is now the key of D major. See, the transposing for a trumpet, because this trumpet is in B flat, that means you need to write one whole step above the pitch that you want to hear. So, I want to hear his C major arpeggio. That's what I want to hear coming out of the trumpet, so that I can play C major arpeggio at the same time. So I need to write for him a D major arpeggio so that when it comes out at the end of the instrument, it is a C major arpeggio because the trumpet is in B flat. So it's a whole step lower than concert pitch. So you write up a whole step. And the good thing about the score editor in Studio One is it does this for you. Okay? So let's compare the sound. Okay, now let's take away the transposition. Control Z. D major's key signature goes away, and all the notes are back where they started. Okay, let's reapply that track preset. Let's go brass, trumpet, D major, and we can also check the notes in the note editor, and we can see C, E, G, C, G, E, C, and then the C below it. So these are concert pitch notes. This is the transposed score view. This is a visual display. Okay, so I can now go over to the part, and I can give this to a trumpet player, and he and I, or she and I, will be in complete agreement. And then I can use the print icon here to print this out and hand this over, and we'll both be playing the exact same pitches. That's transposing in the score editor in Studio One 6 and Studio One 5.